Okay. Hello, Ajahn Bes and friends. Today, our group going to introduce you the environmental problems, including overpopulation, drought, water pollution, and ozone layer depletion.
We start with overpopulation problem. Human population continues to grow rapidly worldwide, and right now there are upwards of 7.5 billion people. Overpopulation is an issue that can occur in any country which associate with negative environmental and economic outcome. For example, deforestation, water pollution, and global warming. In addition, overpopulation has shown to deplete our natural resource. Therefore, overpopulation has a strong negative impact on our environment. Next slide, please. For the causes of overpopulation can be caused by many ways. For instance, an increase in birth rate, a decrease in death rate, an increase in lifespans, immigration, the introduction of a foreign species, lack of family planning, and better medical facilities. Next slide, please. I have come up with many ways to limit population growth, such as better education, making people aware of family planning, comprehensive sex education, improve healthcare. However, government should encourage citizens in order to protect overpopulation issue together. If people will not become responsibility enough to reduce the number of children, the government will be forced to intervene and set strict regulations on the number of children that are allowed, such as one-child policy from China. Therefore, overpopulation is a serious environmental problem. Overpopulation affects all of us as scarcity of food will increase, pollution will increase, and global warming become even more of a problem.
Next, let's talk about water pollution. Next slide, please. Firstly, the inefficiency of wastewater treatment plants in Thailand cannot properly treat sewage from the economic, household, and agricultural activities, leading to untreated sewage releasing to the public wastewater and poor water surface. Therefore, the polluted water goes to rivers and oceans. These are externalities from the economic progress for customer consumption of goods and services. Besides, agricultural farms in Thailand did not install domestic sewage treatment. Thus, the sewage is discharged directly to the natural water source. Finally, urban development attracts a large number of people to live in the city. Naturally, rivers, canals, and public water bodies have the potential itself to bleach dirt and restore the water qualities to be clean, but this is a slow process. Plus, the more crowded people are, the more untreated water is released. Next slide, please. However, there was one positive externality from COVID-19. Since the business was ceased during the lockdown, the water quality is improved. Nevertheless, the plants cannot be closed forever. There should be more strict measures to force the enterprise to install advanced technologies and set tax rate based on the amount of their sewage. On top of that, for citizens, the law should be passed to penalize those who dump the contaminant to the public water to increase their accountability and responsibility. Moreover, the government should invest more money in improving the efficiency to treat wastewater since it is the last gate before releasing the used water back to nature.
Next slide, please. One of Thailand's nightmare is severe drought. Besides a seasonal drought, there was a human-induced cause of drought. Mainly droughts are involved in the change of weather and climate. With an unusual climate from global warming, the drought is worsened. Drought disasters in Thailand have been caused by irregular rainfall, which fluctuated by the changing climate pattern. To explain its root, many activities inducing the climate change in Thailand include carbon emission, therefore the climate is more and more unpredictable. During the COVID-19 lockdown, there were more use of split air conditioner and electricity by the policy of working from home and online studying. Second, unplanned use of water resources can impact the drought in Thailand. Risk management of natural disaster is insufficient. Since Since the average rainfall can be predictable, but the action plan to reserve it for a seasonal drought is mismanagement, leading to summer drought condition when there is a delay of rainfall. Next slide, please. The recommended plan is to research a risk management approach with more innovative framework in the planning process to identify regional and sub-regional spatial strategy and prevent duplicating investments such as importing water. The risk assessment can help the state to reserve the right amount of water in advance. Another policy to reduce carbon emission from households is to establish green tax, which can raise awareness about this and avoid activity that increase carbon.
Next is the ozone layer depletion problem. Ozone depletion is the gradual thinning of Earth's ozone layer in the upper atmosphere caused by the release of chemical compounds. The thinning is most pronounced in the polar regions, especially over Antarctica. Ozone depletion is a major environmental problem because it increases the amount of ultraviolet radiation that reaches Earth's surface, which increases the rate of skin cancer, eye cataracts, and genetic and immune system damage. The causes of ozone layer depletion comes from the human activity, specifically human-made chemicals that contain chlorine or bromine. The chief ozone depleting substances include chlorofluorocarbons, carbon tetrachloride, hydrochlorofluorocarbons, and methylchloroform, and also sunspots and stratospheric winds. The emission of ozone depleting substance accounts for roughly 90% of the total depletion of ozone layer in the stratosphere. These chemicals are found in cleaning agents, aerosols, insulating foams, and refrigerants. The gases are carried to the stratosphere layer of the atmosphere where ultraviolet radiation from the sun breaks them to release chlorine and bromine. The ozone layer has been found to be affected by certain natural phenomena such as sunspots and stratospheric winds, but this has been found to cause not more than 1 to 2% depletion of the ozone layer, and the effects are also thought to be temporary. The solutions for ozone layer depletions are desist from using pesticides. Pesticides are great chemicals to rid your farm of pests and weeds, but they contribute enormously to ozone layer depletion. Next is discourage driving from private vehicles. The easiest technique to minimize ozone layer is to limit the number of vehicles on the roads. This vehicle emits a lot of greenhouse gases that eventually form a smog, a catalyst in the depletion of the ozone layer. And the last one is to utilize environmentally friendly cleaning products. Most household cleaning products are loaded with harsh chemicals that find way to the atmosphere, eventually contributing to the degradation of ozone layer. Use natural and environmentally friendly cleaning products to arrest this situation. We come to the end of our presentation. Thank you.